They say that a girl, of course, she hits her adolescence like around 18 through 21, but a male doesn't reach his adolescence brain-wise until like 25.
That's very true, because women have to mature faster than men. They on a time schedule that we not on.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? As far as having kids, as far as having this. So nature makes them mature faster. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's Toys R Us kids. They never grow up.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
You said they had notches on their belt for how many people they right?
Correct.
What's the most you've seen a notch like to the most?
Man, listen, that shit is so depressing, bro. I'm not even trying to look at the notch. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a psychological play to say you next. So I'm not counting how many already been in line. Do you understand what I'm saying?
These are white men.
These are
correction officers.
Crackers. What you mean? These are slave plantation people who were in Brazilia.
The county they in, yeah.
And they got to run off, and they get the get out of line with them.
Was there one that was just notorious, just a CO that was just notorious for during the Burning Hell situation?
Listen, bro, and Burning Hell was a little different. We bucked. They bucked back. It wasn't until I got to Ferguson. So, okay, now here y'all go, okay. Right?
Now we don't need. So that wasn't the Fergie unit.
No, Ferguson was the second unit. On
Gotcha.
Burning Hell, I was introduced to Cotton.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna just say this: on Clemens unit, I was 17. We wild. It's hard to get us to follow instructions. We fighting each other. We doing different things, right? It's chaotic, but it is prison. You understand what I'm saying? And while we're here, I want to touch on something real quick. I had a friend, someone that I knew from the free world, right? That was on Clemens with me, like me and Blue Hands talking, different people that was there. Well, this guy was actually from my town. He was a blood member. I was a Crip, right? His name is Roderick Campbell, right? In 1996, he was murdered on Clemens. So you see what I'm saying about I don't want to look at the notches, right? Somebody I know, right, who got a 2-year sentence, right, is murdered in a ride in the day room I live in.
With no consequence.
With no consequence. Do you hear what I'm saying? It was a black and Mexican ride. Mexicans murdered him and stabbed him, right? We go right back to the day room. I come home, his mama and them asking me what happened. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I'm 8 months into an 8-year sentence and this happens. Bro, I'm not thinking about parole. I'm picking cotton and niggas died. I gotta be an animal, bro. I have no choice. My only level of survival is ignorance. In this environment, ignorance is rewarded. Do you understand what I'm saying? Being the most destructive is rewarded. So it's time to be rewarded. You know what I'm saying? But leaving that environment, Burning Hell, and going to Ferguson, the all famous gladiator school, Ferguson, right? Now listen, this place is called Jim Ferguson. It was built in 1948. This is what I'm telling you. White men in the country, in the city of Midway, Texas, built a plantation, right? And nothing existed there until they built this prison.
Oh, they built around the prison.
No, what I'm saying is it's still a small town. But I'm saying this is their Statue of Liberty. This Jim Ferguson unit is the biggest structure in this country town.
Yeah.
Right? They built a road to get there. Right? So before it's there's no road, it's past. They built a road and they built a prison, which we call a plantation. They named that road Savage Drive.
Damn, wow, they set up the play.
Do you understand what I'm saying? The address to this place is 12120 Savage Drive.
Oh man.
And I'm saying that to say it wasn't until I got there that I ran into real racism. Well, we ran into white men, right, who really beat and kill niggas. Who, when you come out in the morning, we don't even go to breakfast because they got a crew called a beat 'em up crew. They pulling niggas' ass out and whooping their ass, nigga.
Who can you complain to?
Nobody. Now,
God.
No, now listen what I'm saying. I'm not gonna bash nobody religion, but God wasn't present. Do you understand what I'm saying? God was not present in this environment. I ain't gonna say he don't exist, but he wasn't present. He ain't showed up yet. He ain't showed up yet.
He won't save you, not in essence.
Do you hear what I'm saying? It's no saving. In this environment, man is God. They have created this world to be kings of, right? And they controlled and manipulated us and did all kind of shit, man. I'm talking about we were slaves, bro. By the 13th Amendment in the laws of this country, we were slaves. The people that are in jail now are slaves.
So for perspective, how long did you do in Clemens? How long did you do in Ferguson? Just for perspective.
Clemens, let's say 2 years. Ferguson, 4 years. At Ferguson, I went at 19 years old, right?
What year?
1997.
Okay.
Here's another thing, just show you how much they control the environment. We don't even control what we eat. And this time they was feeding us a product called VitaPro, supplemental horse meat.
Oh shit.
You would either eat it or you would starve. You just don't eat.
Is there a reason why they introduced this?
Because this is their way of making money. Not only on cotton, right? But also on product. So hey, my homeboy got a new facility where they sell fake meat. We gonna buy it and make them niggas eat it.
See what it do.
And you could Google that. It's called VitaPro. It ended up being a lawsuit about it causing cancer, all kind of stuff. This is the situation in prison. And even back then, right? The inmates ran it. When I say ran it, meaning like they governed the politics of what went on here.
Yeah.
They didn't run the laws, but the law will send you over there and you gonna either fuck, fight, or bust a 60, right? Bust a 60 means you're gonna spend $60 for protection because that was the limit you could spend in, right? And they left that up between you and them. It's like right now in this environment, there's no security. There's nobody to help us, right? Yeah. And we decide who gonna be the weakest.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's bring up, I'm in Dallas, man. Shout out to Mo3, you know what I'm saying, and his family and all that. But I wanna point out something. Let's say like the person that's accused of killing Mo3, right? Prison is where all the predators go.
Yeah.
The people who commit the crimes. There's very few victims in prison.
Yeah.
Okay, so now listen, let's paint the picture. You take all the predators from society, right, and put them in a cage. Guess what the predators start doing?
Turn prey.
They making victims
yes.
out of the predators.
Yeah.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
These are the alpha predators now.
Exactly. Like that's what you are running into when you in there. And this is where you get the bravado from. Like, yeah, nigga, I was a predator out here. I went in there. They couldn't do it to me. This is that. But that's not nothing to celebrate. If you in prison and you knocking niggas out, right? You spanking niggas' ass, right? But you get out here and the light bill beat you up.
Nigga.
You hear what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Look here.
These ain't the same bills we paid back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Light bill be flawless victory on a nigga. Like
Flawless victory, off the rip.
You
know what I'm saying?
That house note motherfucking be.
Car note all up on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get back to prison because the car note whooping your ass.
That's what I was finna say.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I was actually finna say. Do you think a lot of boys just find it easier to be in prison?
Prison is when you a kid, it's different. You don't know no better.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like a person, for me, I was a kid. I didn't know no better. I was tricked into people saying this was like a rites of passage. Right. This is a way to get stripes. This is a way to become a man, right? That was the trick. But in my 8 years, one thing prison did for me that I could say this about prison, it introduced me to myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, I was a person who out here in society as a kid thought I didn't eat eggs till I got hungry enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So eggs was the only thing to eat. And them motherfuckers taste good when they the only thing to eat.
They say that a girl, of course, she hits her adolescence like around 18 through 21, but a male doesn't reach his adolescence brain-wise until like 25.
That's very true, because women have to mature faster than men. They on a time schedule that we not on.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? As far as having kids, as far as having this. So nature makes them mature faster. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But niggas is Toys R Us kids. They never grow up.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.